this is a story of most guys. Most guys who were not pathetic enough to not be able to get a girl at some point in their teenage years. So your average guy who's more or less decent is going to at some point get his teenage girlfriend, I don't know what age, 15, 16, 17, at some point. And you're going to have sex with her and you're going to quote unquote fall in love with her because you're a moron. Because you don't know anything else. And then the experience becomes so intense and at some point the relationship ends. Whether she dumps your ass or you dump her ass. But one thing is for sure, it creates a certain kind of trauma. Something hurts so much, you don't understand what's happening to you. Then different people adapt in different ways according to their style, makeup, their conditioning, and their mind. But one thing is for sure, it hurt you. Something was revealed. And then from that point on, all you do is protect yourself. Because it pointed at something that you don't totally understand. Well, why am I hurting so much? So you think because I loved her. No, this is the bullshit your mind tells you. No. The relationship revealed your weakness. And your weakness is not an emotional weakness. It has nothing to do with that. It's at a deeper level than that. So from that point on, you put your guards up. And the same goes for the girl. She starts to put her guard up. But the need for the opposite sex, the need for the pleasure, the need for the game, right, brings you back into the game to a certain level at least. But from now on, you're kind of a player. And she's also on her side learning how to play. So if you now enter into some kind of dynamic and you're going to put your quote-unquote shields down, she's going to come at you and attack you. She's going to manipulate you. She's going to touch you, affect you. She's going to give you a little kiss. And next thing you know, you're in love with her. She's not in love with you. She just was able to touch you in a particular kind of way because you're susceptible and gullible. Here you are thinking you're special. And now you're weak. And she's just doing that to play you at the end of the day. One of the first girl I fell for hard, she was the hoe. There's still hoes all over my life, right? But I remember her vividly. I think I spoke about her at some point. Yes, I told her the story when she died. She was a hoe. Like she literally became a hoe after that. She was a master of manipulating or playing with men's energy. And when you're a little repressed, a little shit, and you're confused, and you're not used to feeling your sexual energy, and you're not used to feeling energy or anything circulate inside of you, right? And she comes and now it's your turn. She sits on your lap while you're in the school, while you're in the bus going to school. It's your moment now. And you're like, just like, you don't know what to do, right? And you're just like, oh, and then you're like, wow, I love her, right? And then next thing you know, she's doing that literally to your friend. And then your other friend. And then your other friend from that group over there. And you're like, now I'm hurting. Because she was able to activate and trigger my sexual energy, which is not able to circulate on its own because I'm with my twisted mind. She's able to play with that. Then she's able to make me feel a certain kind of way because she's a girl. She knew how to play with that. And then yet she doesn't give a fuck about me. And she does this with my own fucking friends. And none of us can get upset at one another because we're all like caught in the spell. And we don't understand it as a spell. But what we do know is that we're in pain. So of course I'm not going to want to put my guards down once I kind of like mature a little bit. Because I don't want to... There's a game of witchcraft that's happening that I don't understand. I don't even know that it's called witchcraft. I don't even understand the psychic manipulation of it yet. So no, I don't want to have to go through this again because it's literally like there's a witch or there's like a creature that puts its fang in your fucking heart and squeezes it. Yeah, because you're weak. That's on you. But nevertheless, that creature has the capacity to do something like that. Oh, that's just the tip of the iceberg. She can create a whole web. Let's not get into that. Of orgies of heart squeezing to suck it all into a machine. Anyways.